Hey guys, video 6. Cameron and Bobers here. We're just sitting here Fireside up in Burnett County, Wisconsin, just outside Governor Knowles. And we're just daydreaming, watching this fire, sipping my brewski, and just thinking about everything. And I'm just glad to include you. I don't know where this video is going. I don't know what this video is about. I really don't care. But it's just such a lovely night. And a nice, warm, glowing fireplace. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. So, yeah. So, Bobers and I are up here in Burnett County, Wisconsin. We're on our first full day. And it is a double overnighter. So we stayed overnight last night. And we're staying over tonight, obviously. And then we will be going back home tomorrow afternoon at some point. But, yeah, this is the double overnighter that you can see other videos on here. But, yeah, so I figured this would be a good time to just, chill and chat with you guys and kind of just, I don't know, talk about whatever. But look at that moon out there. Wow. That's beautiful. Look at that. You don't see a view like that sitting at home on your couch. So anyway, yeah, we're just sitting here, Fireside, St. Croix River side. Just having my brewski here. Feeling really cozy and comfy. And we just wanted to share it with you guys. And I'm so glad I took this trip. Even though it's just a two-nighter, there was a rut there that I was getting in, and I described that rut as being just no adventure, no challenging moments, just the daily grind, or sitting at home watching your news or whatever. And there was a long stretch of that. I mean, I had a good summer, had a busy summer. And it's now September, late September, getting ready to be October here in just another week. Yeah, so I just so glad that I got off my keister and did this trip. I mean, every camping trip I take, no matter how short, there's always rewards, there's always just rewarding moments, great memories. You see that little butterfly on the tree, and it just takes a special meaning for you. It's like, I don't know, it's just life. You see a big fat caterpillar on a twig. I love creatures. I love life. I love animals. I love all creatures. Even though I hate spiders, I despise spiders. I cannot stand them, but they still have a place in this world. But all the birds and animals and just everything, I just love all animals and all creatures, great and small, down to the tiniest and up to the biggest. I love animals and creatures. Without them in this world, the world would suck, and that's just a plain fact. So whether it's bears sneaking into your camp after you go in your tent, or whether it's the howl of coyotes, like I had earlier this summer when Bobers and I were out on a side-by-side camping trip, ATV camping trip. We had coyotes not too far away, doing their little thing, howling away. It doesn't matter what the animal is, what the experience is, I'm always grateful that I encountered them and that I experienced them, whether it's a butterfly, caterpillar, wolf, whatever. So we're just sitting here Fireside, and we're just pontificating. Nothing in particular, no direction for the video. It's, for me, it's really nice to see summer going, because summer is damn hot in the cities, in the Twin Cities. Summer is damn hot down there. And just to have cooler weather again. I bought a brand new RV in the spring, and me and Bulbers went out and used it. That was a blast. And that was in Governor Knowles here. We went RV camping in Governor Knowles for the first time ever. That was a lot of fun. And it was nice and cool, no bugs. And now it's fall, and I'm sitting out here. What time is it? I don't know. It's like 8:30, something like that. And no bugs. And there's just this cool little nip in the air. And I'm wearing a hoodie and stuff. And I had to turn around and see what Bulbers was staring at, looking at something over in the woods. But anyway, this kind of hoodie weather, whether it be spring or fall, that's my favorite time to get out here and, get on these camping trips or do whatever. So, hope you guys are following my videos here. Please feel free to comment on my videos. I love talking about my videos, as far as I can go back. I don't know how long I've had a YouTube channel, but it goes way, way back to like 20, I think the earliest videos are like 2011, something like that. I'm not sure. 2012, 14, somewhere around there. But anyways, I've made a lot of videos. I've got like 250 videos on my channel now. And this is just one channel. I've got like 5 channels on YouTube. But this is my big one. I have over 1,000 subscribers. And that is people that have a vested interest in following you. They're curious about you. They're following what you do, where you go, the adventures you post on YouTube, so on and so forth. I have well over 1,000 of subscribers now, and I'm starting to slowly approach 1 million views on my channel. I'm so excited. I just hope that I can get there. I don't know what video it's going to take to put me over the top. Maybe if I can catch a Bigfoot or something, or see a werewolf. LOL. But yeah, so I'm getting closer and closer every day to 1 million views, and that's damn exciting. It's nice to know that what you do out here, people watch your stuff, watch your videos, listen to what you have to say, so on and so forth. YouTube is awesome. It's a great platform to get your experiences out there, get people to know what you're like, so on and so forth. So, but at any rate, yeah, we're up here, and the weather's just been fantastic. We knew that going into this trip. I always check the weather synopsis for the local area that we're going into before we go in, whether it's a backcountry camping trip or just something like this, just a double overnighter at a campsite, stuff like that. I always check the weather synopsis, and because I like to be in the know. Like I'm sure all of you guys do. You like to be in the know. You don't like to know what the hell's going on. So hold on 1 minute while I take a swig of my brew here. Good stuff. Potent stuff. Okay, so at any rate, yeah, so it's just nice to talk about your experiences and have other people chirp up on the comments and say, yeah, I was there, or I went on something like that, or ask questions about your videos, and stuff like that. It's so cool. I love YouTube. And like I said earlier, I've been on YouTube a long time, created over 250 videos now. And this is just one channel. So I've got another one, My Maverick Life. It's about my new Ford Maverick and the things I do to the Ford Maverick and the things I do with my Ford Maverick. Once again, it's called My Maverick Life. And then I have another channel called My Z-Force Life, and that's all about the new CF Moto Z-Force 950 Sport that I bought in the spring, and everything I do to that and with that. So yeah, that's just... with this channel, that's just 3, and I've got at least 2 other channels. And I do videos. A lot of people don't know this, but I do ghost hunting videos. I really do. And I have a channel on that, on ghost hunting and exploring abandoned homes, out in the countryside, and that kind of thing. And that channel is a lot of fun. I go out into I like to go out in rural versus urban. There's a lot of people that like urban exploring. I like to go out rural. It seems to be a bigger, spookier element to that. But I've been in some houses that are abandoned and just totally disheveled, and I've gone in pitch black with a camera and exploring. And I just love the anticipation of, I don't know, maybe seeing something move all by itself or hearing something, stuff like that. And that's kind of what that channel is all about. I think there's only a few videos on that channel, and I really need to start creating more content on that one. That channel is called In Search of Fear, and there's only a few ghost hunting videos on there where I'm going into abandoned homes, like I mentioned, or abandoned structures, and exploring them in the pitch black with a camera. And it's just a lot of fun. And I'm a fun guy. I've got a lot of interests, a lot of hobbies. I love life. Absolutely love life. I'm addicted to life. I'm addicted to adventure. I'm addicted to being scared. I'm addicted to grabbing my tent, grabbing the dog, grabbing the backpack, throw it in the trunk, and just go out and crash in the woods somewhere for a weekend. You know what I mean? Just go somewhere and just crash by, you see a nice river. Gee, let's find a place to pitch the tent, and let's just stay a couple nights, and let's explore the area. That kind of thing. Just spur of the moment exploration or stuff like that. I love to do stuff like that. It's just a lot of fun. Life's boring without adventure, folks. I'll just tell you that straight up, okay? I said it. Life sucks without adventure, without exploring, without an element of fear in your life on occasion. Life can kind of suck. It's not that fun. So, because you're just in the daily grind, or for those of us who don't work, you're just sitting watching Fox News or whatever during the daytime, and then you go out for an e-bike ride and have dinner, and you do it all again the next day. You know what I mean? So it's experiences like this, getting out here in the woods, looking at things like that. All I hear right now is the crickets and the cackling fire. And all I have to drink right now is my booze. And, excuse me, it's really good. And then Big Boy is just sitting behind me here, but yeah, so here, so we zoom in on the fire. Look at that. Ooh, how would you like to be in there? Ooh, the fire's licking that log. Ooh, yeah. That is a hardwood log right there. And I had a fire here last night, a campfire, and I didn't have that wood there. I purchased that wood tonight in Grantsburg. And that wood over there is like pine or cedar, which is a softwood. It's very lightweight and burns really well. This stuff here, there's only a few sticks of this left. This is like oak, or it's like, I think it's maple or something like that. There's a lot of maple in this area up here. So I think that's what it is. But it's hardwood, and hardwood doesn't burn with a crap sometimes. So it's burning tonight because I've got a couple of these logs underneath there. So yeah, so I can feel the warmth from it. It's just nice. It's nice sitting out here, and it's getting darker and darker, and I could really give a rip. So yeah, just being out here, and I never get lonely. That's that's the thing about me. I never get lonely. Even on my solo, for instance, a couple, 2 years ago, I took a solo grouse hunting trip on my CF Moto 1000 Overland, and that was by myself, and I had just enormous fun. That was a lot of fun, and I never get lonely, and I don't know, I'm just not that type of guy. I just don't get lonely. I don't get, I just, I don't know. For those of you that know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. So, and now, of course, that I have another dog, you know, he goes with on a lot of adventures. Not all, just like my previous Labrador. Um, and you know, whether he's with or not, I still have a lot of fun, and I don't get lonely. My mind is not built that way. So, when I was younger, you know, I think I got lonely at some points, but you know, geez, not anymore. I have way too much fun, and I've got way too much experience behind me. Excuse me, to really feel that way. So, not a beautiful fire, just a gorgeous fire. Nice little fire ring there. I can just feel the warmth. You know, tonight the climate summer, you know, it's about, well, I suppose about 56, 57, somewhere around there. And there's probably about, I think there's a little less humidity than there was last night, so probably about 50%, 45% humidity, somewhere around there. And it's just got that tiny little nip of chill in the air, just a tiny little chill. Nothing serious, it's not cold, it's just a little chill. And it's very well managed sitting next to one of these, sitting next to the campfire, and chatting with all you fine folks. So you see these videos on here, guys, and I really hope that you follow my videos to the end. First of all, that you show enough interest. You know, you start watching one of my videos, don't chop out halfway through. Excuse me. Just watch my videos all the way to the end, and comment. Talk to me about your experiences. You know, anything I say, or something that really resonates with you. Tell me what you think of my videos. Tell me what you think of me. Tell me what you think of my adventures, my dog. If you got any camping suggestions, if you see anything that you really like, you just want to share your feelings about that. That's what I'm open to. That's why I'm a YouTube creator, because I like to share. I like to share my experiences. I like to share the places I go, the things I do with other people. I like seeing people happy. I like making people happy. I like giving people great camping advice so their adventures can be winners. They can have awesome experiences as a result of watching something here on my channel. Nothing makes me happier, man. That makes me so happy. So yeah, just hit me up in the comments, you know, and tell me any kind of thoughts that you know that you have gained by watching this video and listening to me. Share those with me, and you know, we'll just comment away, back and forth. You know, it doesn't have to end. You know, that's the beauty of it. So, in my previous video, I spoke a little bit about my trip to Alaska on a bicycle that is planned, and that I just haven't taken yet. So maybe one of these upcoming videos here, before too long, I will start talking about that trip a little more in detail. We'll see. But just sitting here fireside pontificating here in the last video reminded me of that bike trip, and I started talking about it on the video. I got kind of sidetracked, and that would be in video 5. But yeah, so maybe I will talk about that potential trip in another video here coming up. And it doesn't have to be on this double overnighter trip. Maybe I can strike the conversation up at home, or just sit in front of my GoPro and start talking about that. But yeah, that would be a roughly 3,500 mile, 89 city, hit all the western provinces, head up, leave Minneapolis, going up to Winnipeg, Wisconsin, and then head west from there on the Trans-Canada 2, and head on into the western provinces and down into Vancouver, out to Victoria Island, up to Prince Rupert, and then on inward on my bicycle to the Alaska Highway, and then on up to Anchorage eventually, where the trip would end, and who knows what happens after that. I have a lot more freedom these days, and I am absolutely loving it. And So at any rate, yeah, I'll have to make a video on that. I'll have to make a video on the other trip I spoke of in my last video here, in video 5, where I took a canoe expedition, a solo canoe expedition in 1995. It was a down point in my life, a real bad down point. And I knew I needed something more out of life. I wanted something more. And so I took off into the wilderness. And that's what that trip was all about. So I'll have to do videos on that trip as well. So, but anyway, I want to thank you for hanging in here with me for 22 minutes. And just want to encourage you to comment, like, subscribe, comment. Hit me up in the comments. Hit the hell out of the bell notifications button so you can get notified every time I make a new video. We will see you in video 7, guys.